So let's focus a bit on our breathing to bring ourselves into the present. And with our breath, our heart starts beating a bit slower, bringing peace into our mind, into our soul, quieting our mind, for our hearts to have more place to speak. To talk with Hans, to talk with his family, to talk with each other. We are here for Hans, for his family, but also for ourselves, because we feel a family. And our breath is bringing us now into the moment. And Greta now is going to sing to establish a chi field for all of us.
Wellington, everybody. So happy to gather here. Very grateful to Miriam and Pete and other family members that you created this opportunity for us. And I'm gonna sing the 8 phrases of Dr. Pang Ming. You know, it's through the 8 phrases. That's a poem actually, and you can also sing it, that Hans contacted me actually about 3-4 years ago. I often sang it when I was doing sessions, and then he sent me his own version of the 8 phrases with his little guitar and his harmonica and a very, very cheerful version. But he told me, that's for you, Gretel. You don't have to share it with anybody. That was Hans. He was giving everybody small presents, support, always cheerful. So Hans, the 8 phrases now for you, guy. Sing softly, charm. Change. Inyambuchi Shanzo Taiku Shai Zauti Josharong Josharong Josharong. I love you, my Mingjue brother Hans, and everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Greta. And let me now introduce to all of you, the sister and the brother of Hans, and I'm going to let to them to share with you whatever they would like us to hear.
Thank you, Anke. I'm the sister of Hans, Miriam. And I first want to thank Gretel. Last week I was with Hans, and I think you sent him one of your songs, and he was lying in his on his bed, and he told me, "Mir, listen with me." And we were both closing our eyes, and we listened to you. And I think this is one of the reasons we really want to be here with you all. You all have been so important to him. And then, yeah, I will sometimes cry. But I want to thank you from us as a family, your family, the World Conscious community. Because for him, it was such a great support in his last years, especially the last year. He shared a lot with us about your love, the beauty of the sharings, your existence.
Yeah.
And it uplifted him so much. He received so, especially at moments he asked for support. He showed us, but you sent so much songs, healings, messages. And here he is next to me, and he was so enormous happy with you. So that's the first thing I want to share with you. And Pete, help me if you want to share with me, or I don't know the words. But what I think is really nice for you to hear is his last weeks, because they were really,
Love.
yeah, they were love, but they were also quite, he gave us every day a gift. Like Gretel say, it's a gift. He's giving so much gifts. I think you did it for him too, the whole group. But we also received so many gifts as a family at home. He brought us together. He shared so much with us. And the nice thing was, 2 weekends ago, he had an awful weekend because he had morphine, medication, and the needle was broken down. So they didn't know. And so there were 2 weeks, really, 2 days that the pain went up. And for him, it was kind of limit that because he, in all these, or even the last half year. Now, let me first say, Girona, to be there with, I think, many of you in Spain. That was, I think, his greatest gift he got. It was for us a wonder or a miracle that he could go there. And it was such a huge wish of him to be there. But after it, when he came back, it went gradually with his body down, but not him. Because what you saw is that his physical possibilities were really getting down, or were minimized. And every time he had to accept, and he had to accept that situation, but Hans is making always the most of it, what he got. And that, I think, is a gift he has. And so even when he couldn't walk anymore, and there was a scootmobile, that things that you don't have to do anything but just give some gas. He was so happy that he was outside again. He was singing there. And that's Hans. And that's probably how you know him too. And but the last week, when 2 weeks ago, when he had such pain, he said, Meer, I can't stand this anymore. So I need to take some extra things to get sleep, because he was so tired, and that was why he couldn't meditate anymore, how he could really be in a center and let the pain go. So, but then they realized that the pump was, the medication was not coming into his body, and so they helped him, and he really took some medication for sleeping. And the next morning I was there, and he was hyper. He was, wow, I'm back again. So that's Hans too. Every time there was something, then he was, if it was a bit better again, he was like, oh, I'm here again. So he was talking to a lot of people again on his phone and everything. But I think that was the last time that he had that coming back again. And so he tried to get rid of the medicine to sleep, because that made him less conscious. And his wish was to, I don't want to call it death, because I don't want to use that word, but to go to the other side, surrounded by his family, happy and unconscious. And what he realized was that because he was so tired, and that he was not able to handle his pain anymore, that he had to take more medication, and probably also his conscience would be less. So last Sunday, I was there again, and he said, I'm going to sleep. But when I came back, he was calling Pete, my brother, and he was calling my parents. And when they came in, he said, guys, it's over. I want to say goodbye. And the great thing is that he did it on his way. You know, he was always in charge. And he has decided, yes, this is not good anymore for me. So I stop, or I admit, I give myself the admission to take more medicine. And we had a wonderful time together. It was pure love. Even my father said, when he said goodbye to him and walked away, he said, this is so beautiful. How can this be so beautiful? That you say goodbye to your son? But it is so beautiful. And that's Hans. He really helped us to bring the love in our hearts, and to bring us more together. So he did so much.
Yeah.
So Wednesday, it was Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
He said, now it's enough, because these 2 days where he was a bit sleeping, but Wednesday morning he was awake, and he said, no, I don't want it anymore. And now I really want medication, that I'm not conscious anymore, not at all. And it was with him. His wife was with him. And I went to him. I was a bit later. And when I came there, his wife was going out for some things, and Pete was there. And I also worked always with him on energy level. And he was very restless. And he had told his wife, I really want to go. I want to leave this body. And so I sat next to him, and
Yeah, he had the medicine to get into sleep.
yeah.
He had the medicine to get into sleep. And the doctor asked him, are you sure? And then he said in Dutch, kappen ermee. So quit everything. I want to quit everything. It was really his decision to get that medicine and to go into sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we started to work with him, me and a friend of mine, she was online. And you felt that he really was realizing that it was happening. And what I felt was that his soul wanted to get out, but his body still was keeping his soul there. So what we did is we helped him to release his body, the soul. And I want to give you one message which came out. One message was, I wrote it down. If you let go the suffering of humanity, your suffering will be finished. That came from up to him. And so he let go, and there was a beautiful thing that there was the soul of Master Y with him. You say Master Y or Way? Yeah. And he said to him, "You're a master too. And I bring you home."
Yes,
And
but Meer, the first thing he said, and we had to smile, "You crazy Dutch guy." That
oh,
was the
yes.
first thing he said to Hans.
Yeah.
Then we knew, oh, he has contact with Hans. He has contact.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
was also so beautiful. We had to smile. Yeah.
yeah.
Love.
And the beautiful thing was that at that time his crown opened and there came a huge light into him. It started from up and it went through his body up to his toes. And what you felt was that the light was taking him up. It was like if you really could feel that he was leaving his body. So his legs, he came out of his legs and it went through to his hips and then so to the middle. And then then I was realizing, wow, but his wife is not there. So Pete called his wife and she came, and it was beautiful to see that he, in his way, came up a bit when his wife was there. He was so, and then he was more in rest. So we worked further, and then again, Master Y was there, and he said to him, "Peace, peace, peace." There's someone, maybe can someone mute because there's some voice. But the beautiful thing was that because of those words, he was like, it was like a total peace came in him. And his breath also was so, yeah, yeah, I don't know the word exactly, but it was like
Calm.
serenity. I don't.
Yeah, calm or
Calm, yeah. And then we were talking together and a bit, very in a low voice. And then you heard something, and then, wow, he went away. But it was so peaceful. There was so much love. There was so much light. He was taken by the light. And it was so good. And I think what's beautiful of this is that what would it be good to help people to bring to the light, all of you. You're all in that area. So I think that's why we also have wanted to share with you this story. It was beautiful. And I want to finish a bit on a thing because I'm also still in contact with him. So there's still we still talk. And that evening, I was with my parents, and with my daughter we were having dinner. And I felt something pushing a bit in my neck. It was Hans. Meer, you won't have to listen now. And like he is always, he said, now you have to say something. And what he said, I don't know if I write it down, but no, he said, don't be sad about me. You can be sad just for yourself, but not about me. I have it wonderful here over there. And I think that's for all of you probably something good to know, that it's good at the other side. And he's making jokes there already. So we will miss him a lot here here around us. But in a certain, or I have the feeling now we start a new existence together, and probably with a lot of you.
I hope with a lot of you. Yeah.
So thank you that we could share this story with you. And I hope that you all could, that it gives some trust in who we are. So thank you, Anka. I think that's, or Pete, do you want to add something?
Yeah, you know, so he had a smile on his face, and that's what we always will remember. And that he was always smiling and he was glad. And he said, always when I came to him, he said, Pete, I'm glad, I'm happy, and I will stay happy. And that's what gives us the trust that he's doing well now. Yeah. We get a very hard time, or we have already a very hard time. Also for my parents.
Yeah. But they also got a huge gift by him.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Yeah. 5 years he took them on his road. That he shared so much with them. And even my father, he's quite into the church, yeah, but he's now seeing things from a different perspective. He's more open. He's also more open to accept me with my connections to other dimensions. So it's great. We are so thankful for this beautiful brother.
Yeah, we are.
I'm proud of him. Very proud. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miriam and Pete. You are indeed Hans' family. Listen to you, listen to the way you talk and what you said. It's when you said that he was saying that, it's like hearing him talking with us. So
Beautiful. Thank you.
If Pete, do you still want to say something maybe, or then?
Yeah, Miriam did it very well. What she said about the last weeks and the last moments we shared with him, though, that we're so grateful. And yeah, we were happy that we had this time with him. Yeah. We also told, we were lying next to him. Cindy was lying next to him. I was at his head. Miriam was at his breast. And he said, oh, wow, this is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. That was the first thing we said. We had no experience at all with someone who was going to another world. Huh? And he said, is this it? Is this it? And yeah, what I said, with a smile on his face, and he hasn't got pain anymore. So that what gives us rest. And yeah, you know, we also told him, you are a verkenner. What is a verkenner in English?
Explorer.
Explorer. You are the explorer, Hans, and we will see you. We are all following you. Explore well, and we come. in your footsteps. Yeah. So we have the trust to see him again. Oh yes, we do, for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Voilà.
Voilà.
Ah,
Hola.
Allah.
Hola.
Thank you so much. And I don't know if Miriam wants now to put a song with Hans, or we can start a bit who wants to share something, or I don't know how do you feel that it's better, Miriam.
Yeah, shall we listen to one song of him, or are we going to sing already? I don't know what people are feeling. What do you think?
Oh, I always love to hear him sing. So I
Yeah?
think go with a song, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. So I share one. Let's see which one. Oh, because should we do this one? Oh, this is the
This
one.
one is really funny. It's really
funny, yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but the point is this the 1 million?
Yes.
Yes.
But but we would like to sing it together or not?
Oh, but we will do it
You
in
will
a
yeah? Okay, good.
we mute and we sing together.
If you blocked or nothing, a negative fixation, just see through. Is your ego irritating, or some old habits bothering you? Stay in the present and be centered. Relax and ease your temper, and you will see. With your trust in honey and cheese, you'll be free. Wow. Clear happiness, pure love is what will be. Wow.
In a second.
In major way entirety loving, we are free. No duality or fighting, but harmony and light.
Yeah.
Ain't that good? Awakening our conscious state is a beautiful move. Beauty and compassion, merging and true passion, we let our big heart shine. Happy, healing, and transforming. Ooh, I sure love my flexible. Wow. Take away anxiety where we say. One thing people say. Ain't that many?
Il est décédé, c'est sa famille qui fait quelque chose.
Oh, no problem, faith. Open your heart and expand. Universe. Open your heart, no problem, faith and free. No problem, stay. Open your heart and expand to the universe. Any name you way and God you lovely. We are free.
Yes, I can. In a second.
Waking up your inner smile every day. 1 million.
In a second.
Waking up our inner smile every day. And Mingyue and Tati loving is our way.
I don't have good. Wow. I want to add one thing. The clothes he's wearing there, he has on now. And my mother was asking him, why are you not wearing that white shirt anymore? But he kept it for this day. So he will take it with him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miriam. And it was nice to see that happiness on everyone's face and on Hans' face in Spain. I know that indeed the way you said, it was his dream to get there. And it was for him a wonderful present as it was for us to be there and to be also with him. And look, just how many people are here.
Amazing.
For Hans.
How many?
84.
Wow. Wow. Thank you.
And
there were 90.
Wow.
I'm going to just a couple of minutes to say a couple of words and then to give it further to who wants to want to speak, because being so many, probably it will be nice everyone that wants to say something to the family or to Hans to be able to do that. I need to squeeze in a second 1,000,000 of moments with Hans. And the only thing I would like to say is that it was for us, he took us with us in his journey. He was incredibly honest about it. He didn't paint it pink. He was sharing his pain, his suffering, saying after that it's a process. And every time he shared that with us, so it's like from a safe distance from our own pain, we were not so close as you as a family, you were with him. But we learned a lot from him. And I'm going to share a funny stuff and something, a last lesson that I get from him. We met 6 years ago. And also then he was already had a very tough diagnosis and a very short lifespan. And we were joking, saying, actually he was saying that I'm not going to die when they say that I'm going to die. So they give him 2 years to live, and he lived another 5 years after that. I was always say to him that you are too stubborn to die when someone else is telling you to die.
Yes.
And I want to share the last thing in the day he died. So we were talking often, and he was saying the last time, I'm going to die. But I never approached that. It was my own problem to really talk about this. And on Wednesday, very early in the morning, I woke up with him in my mind. And then tears start rolling on my face. And I realized that it was sadness, but my heart was not heavy. And when I compare a year and a half, I lost another friend, but then it was like my whole body was painful from the pain I was living. But now, this is the gift that Hans gave it to me. I'm not saying that I'm not afraid of death, or I don't want to go there. The problem is I see that you can be free. Doesn't matter how much pain you have. Doesn't matter how close to death you are. And they say that you are born alone and you die alone. Well, Hans didn't die alone. It's
No.
like, all the teaching we get that we are oneness and we are together. Yeah, we didn't feel his pain, but I don't think he was alone when he died. And after, having these tears on my face, at one point I felt that he's like a wind through a forest. It was the moment I took my phone and I sent him a message saying, I want to be in your funeral. It was the moment I accepted that he is going to be gone, and that day he died. So that was what he gave me as a present, that you can have sadness with also having a peace in your heart. And I'm going to read just a couple of I'm going to read a message. It's from Sandra from Colombia. She was not able to be online now, but she really asked me to read her message for you. Said, please tell Cindy, Pete, and Miriam that I hug them all with all my being. Hans will live in my heart forever. I remember everyone's joy when Hans arrived at the retreat with his beautiful smile. I'm very grateful with life for allowing me to know and embrace Hans. For me, Hans have been a great teacher who transformed my life in a wonderful way. Here in Colombia, South America, will always be a little piece of beautiful Hans in my heart.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Who would like to share or to say something, a message to Hans or to his family?
Can I speak, please? I'm Katrien.
No.
Hello, Katrien.
Hi, good evening. First, I want to thank you for sharing Hans' last moments with us. It is so beautiful, and it's also beautiful that you can witness the passing away of a dear person. That is so beautiful. And what is beautiful too is that Teacher Wei was there to
Wow.
accompany him and to take him to the other side. And I want to say that this morning I was teaching Qigong, and suddenly I felt Hans, and he was light and he was happy. So I was happy too. Thank you so much for this evening. Thank you.
Thank you. Beautiful.
Hello, my name is Alessandra. I am from Italy. Well, my mother is Swiss and my father is Italian. I live in Rome. And I have known Hans since the beginning of the Mingjue, from the first year. He contacted me, said, hello, Alessandra, how are you? And so we started our friendship like this. And I just wanted to share with you that he was very happy to have you, Miriam, as a sister, because he said so many times that you helped him so much. Yeah. And now he also sent me a video 2 weeks ago saying that his body is getting weaker. He showed me the bed, everything. And he said, but his mind is very present and strong. And that soon he will be together with his dog, which he missed very much. And so they will be together. And I thank you for sharing, because it must not have been easy for you, Peter, Cindy, to share with us. But on the other hand, it must have been very nice also, and easy the same way. I don't know how to say, easy but not easy. And I thank you so much for this sharing, and everything will be okay. We made this practice the day after, practicing all together at the same time, and I know that he is very well now. I presented him my good friend and my son, and they have met, and they have having a very good time, because also my son passed away some years ago, and so yeah, they have a good time. Yeah, they are good masters. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone, also of being here and remembering our good friend Hans. Thank you.
Thank
Grazie,
you.
grazie.
Thank you, Alessandra. Yeah. Wow.
Cool. Okay. Good.
If I may, my name is Penny Ann, and Hans touched my heart so deeply, as he has all of us on this call. Oh, wow. Wow, I got disconnected there for a minute.
Oh.
But anyway, I just am amazed at the role model that he has provided for us in how to live life in Mingjur state. It has been beautiful, and his last communication to me was Sunday, and I just want to let him know as well that I will love him forever as well, because that's what he wrote to me. He said, I will love you forever. And I'm not sure I'm pronouncing this right, but then he said Seogen, Seejoezon. And
Zoen, kiss.
say it again.
Kiss. Zoen. That's kiss.
Oh, so for all of us, I mean, if we go back to the teachings of Teacher Wei, I am you, we are us. We are a community. We are all in this soup together, and how beautiful it is. So thank you, everybody. And thank you, Hans, and thank you, family, for sharing with us his beautiful life. Hala, I love you all. And I'm going to send you all big heart.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Regina, would you like to say something?
Thank you, Anka. So I wanted to say something to Miriam Piet. How do you pronounce your name? Peter?
Peter. Yeah.
Piet and Cindy.
This is my wife, Petra, but Cindy is not connected. But okay, at this moment.
But my message is for her as well.
Yeah.
So I want to let you know that something you didn't know, that Hans taught in California. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yes, singing for the group of autisms.
Yes, I have a group. I teach a class.
Oh,
So
that's you. Okay. Yeah,
yes,
you told us.
so I began doing Zen and Qigong, but one of my issues was that I have a son that has autism. And then I decided to start teaching a class for people with special needs, autism, and other things. And we usually, many people doubted that we could teach a class for people with special needs because they can't do the movements and so forth. But I decided to do it anyway. And a big part of the class is the happy quarter. So Teacher Wei and Dr. Pang begin class always by setting a time aside for being happy. And I don't know how I connected with Hans, but he came to class with me every Tuesday with his songs, and we communicated with one another. And my kids, all of them, sent him messages thanking him, and he sent them songs. And so, I wanted you to know that first. And the other thing I wanted us all to know is that our physical presence is not required. We don't need to be physically present in order to be present. And so Hans is now no longer physically present, but that doesn't mean that he is not present with us all the time. I know I have him on my phone, and I will continue to play his songs to my group. And so I just wanted you to know that, and to know that also when we did the class, many of the children, people with special needs, have a difficulty with their muscle tone. They have low muscle tone, so they don't smile. And they also are treated in a way that doesn't make them happy. And I saw people that never smile. The minute they come to that space, they're smiling and their whole face is lit up.
Wow.
You know that was Hans. You know that was the influence of Hans. And that is such a gift.
That's a gift. Yeah.
To allow people to smile. I've seen people smile that never smiled before.
Wow.
So I wanted you to know that. And so my gift to him was Manfred's song, Yi Yuan Ti, and unfortunately I can never go to your class, Manfred, because I'm teaching my special needs class, but I feel so connected to you. And the way that I had to share that precious moment of transition with him was to share the song of the Yi Yuan Ti song that you created recently. And the first lines are, just go back to the source. And forget, just go back to the source of your thoughts. Just go back to the source of your feelings. Go back to the source of your body. And he thanked me because I was trying to help him transition. And I thank you, Manfred, for that beautiful song. And I thank you, Miriam and Peter, Anka, Cindy. We are with you always.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Can you imagine just listening to a couple of people, friends of Hans, talking now? We are talking about a person that was waiting for his final moments, and still he took the time to send almost every one of us a message.
Yeah.
He said goodbye in his own way to a lot of people that are now here present. We can just hope that we can be at least half of his consciousness. It's I see in In the chat, there are people sending, and I don't know if I pronounce very well the name binding. Sorry if, but he says, or she says, "Dear Hans family, thank you for the beautiful sharing. Hans' beautiful songs have been a blessing and inspiration for me. I first heard his songs, and his beautiful soul and songs will continue to inspire me and our community."
Wow.
Thank you for the message.
Wow.
Oh, now I see the message as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so beautiful to hear all those things. I know that my brother is great, but it's even more than that.
Sarah, would you like also to say something?
Yeah. On the first year of the course, we had a party, a kind of end of year party, and Hans wasn't singing at that stage, but I remember somebody was singing A Beautiful World, and I saw Hans singing, and he was kind of doing the impression of the original singer, and I thought, ah, Hans is a singer. And I remember this is before he started to sing. And I said, and I contacted him. I said, Hans, you look like a singer to me. And he laughed, and he sang a beautiful. And I think to myself, it's a wonderful world. And he did it so well. He did it. He did the face and everything. I saw him doing the face online, and then the singing started to come out and starting to sing. It was just a matter of time. I think he was just waiting to get to know us all. And then he didn't stop singing. And it was a wonderful gift, as everyone has shared. And he used to share how much his father loved England. His father was very, 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 very British.
Yes.
He used to make us laugh. And I can say the same as everyone else has said, but also his transparency and his openness, as Anka shared, was incredible. And especially sometimes when you're in spiritual communities, everyone can start to be very spiritual, and everyone, wants to be a healer, but he was very open, so transparent. It was so refreshing. And his openness allowed other people to be open. He gave permission for other people to be open and to be really real and genuine. And as everyone has said, just he was everybody's friend, and everyone was Hans's friend. And so I think wherever Hans goes, there will just be love reflected back to him wherever he goes. And on Sunday night, I was meditating, and I felt Hans very strongly. And for a while, like he was saying goodbye. I don't know, but it felt very strong. And then it felt like he went and he needed to say goodbye to other people. But he felt so expanded, like beyond the normal, ordinary, physical Hans. It was just so big and so light. And we did a practice session on the Thursday last week, and we all sent our good information to Hans. And I felt so much joy and laughter in the field. And we said, Hans, go, we love you, but be free, be free and, let go, it's all well. And we send our good information to you on your continuing journey. But he brought so much joy to everyone. And it's so nice to meet you all and to see what a beautiful family you all are. So thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Sarah was saying about how Hans wanted to like to make jokes and to laugh, and when Penyan has that moment of disconnected, immediately came into my mind. It's just Hans playing playing game with your mind.
I thought the same. Yeah. Mm. Yeah.
I'd like to say something. If I can get the words out. Hans had quite a profound effect on me and still does. So I remember meeting him in our practice sessions, and I was just like, I really like him. He's always so smiley and funny, and I think one day when we'd done one of our practice sessions, he had been talking about being a social worker. So I sent him this message, and I was just saying, oh, I think I can only imagine that you would have been brilliant at what you do because you're so open with people. And it kind of set up, we then started to kind of message each other. And to be fair, I probably pestered him more and be like, hi, Hans, and sending him silly photos of my dog. And he was always incredibly open and gracious back to me. And as as I became more aware how not well he was, and the effect that it was having on him and his body, and he was opening up more, and there was on several occasions I just said I felt so sad and heartbroken about what was going on for him, that it was so challenging, and he just would never have it. So I'm going to read you a text that he sent, because I just think this sums him up so much. So he says, that is so beautiful, Paula. Thank you with my whole heart. Don't be sad. I live my life in full potential this moment, and I meet the most great wonders and treasury on my path. I am truly so happy living this. I know I want to go on for a long time because life is beautiful, though letting go of everything is amazing. What all happens around me and how this resonates to everything around me, from Holland to the Moluccas, New Zealand, States, whole of Europe. Wow, it's amazing. Today I will rest a lot and open my heart to let all the amazing, loving messages go through me. Thank you. Don't be sad. Really, we never lose each other. You are beautiful, dear Paula. Love, Joe. He also started to teach me bits of Dutch, which I loved as well. Yeah, and what an amazing brother and wife and son you all had.
Yes.
He blows me away constantly.
Thank you so
Wow,
much.
thank you. Yeah. Yes, he is amazing. I have one thing to share because when he was quite small, I'm 5 years older and Pete 6.5 years older than him. So he was quite youngest. And when we went on holidays, and he was still a small boy, and we were on campings, it was really the first day that we were there. Everyone knew Hans.
Yeah.
We were walking around with Hans, and everyone was saying, "Hey, Hans! Hey, Hans!" It was everyone knew him, so it was quite strange for us. But we as all the older brother and sister, we took it. We made use of him to get in touch with everyone. So it was quite nice. Yeah.
Yes.
You.
We went to France. We went to France in Agde, the south of France. And he had also a name there. And it was Le Petit Bandit Hollande. Do you so the small bandit from Holland. So, you know, that was his name. Oh, beautiful.
Eden, would you like to say something?
I don't have a video, but I have a video. I mean, I don't have a video, but I have audio.
How to hold. I just would like to say that it has been a joy and a happy bringer, and he's still doing this job. So it brings lots of joy and happiness. I'm sad, but not sad, as Anka said. So just the feeling of fullness, of joy, and with his songs, and then it touched me it taught me the collage with the picture. So it was a great discovery, and I'm grateful also for this, for his mind and for his songs.
Thank you. Voilà.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to thank you. Do you hear me? Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Manfred.
I had the pleasure to meet him
Yeah.
physically in Spain and to play with him.
Yeah, beautiful.
It was a very great experience, and we had time to talk a lot about dying and no fear about dying, because death is an experience. It's not the end.
No.
And he knew it in Spain, and I think he always knew it. We all knew it and know it, but we forget it sometimes. And it's such a great joy when I see how you shared your experience, and all of the community can share this family in the community. Your family became a part of the family of the community, and the vision of Dr. Pang, who also had the vision of a great harmonious family. He didn't talk so much about death because it's just an experience. Because when we leave this physical body, we experience a kind of awakening. And you described this first part of awakening you shared with Hans when he went away. But this is just Hans who went away. His true self you saw when it went out of the body. This is an experience we all make and we leave. I had a glimpse of this experience in this life. So I can promise that when we leave this body, make the experience of transformation, the next that comes is that we start to celebrate
I wanted to start at the beginning. I don't know how.
our day of eternal life. Minjue Yijuanti. And I also want to thank Teacher Wei for his great teaching. And after Spain, he came to Vienna and stayed some days with me. And he brought these words of the Yijuanti song and said, can you make some music? And I had not to make some music because when he gave me the words, I could hear it. And when I took the guitar, I played it and it was ready. And this is a kind of communication which still works. We can communicate in this way. I can communicate with Hans, but we don't have to talk so much.
Yeah.
It's love, it's light, freedom, the whole universe. We can experience it whenever we open our hearts. And Hans went before us and we follow.
Yeah, you're right.
It's really great. We feel sadness, but it's not a suffering sadness. It's a joy it's the trust. And we will experience that we are much greater than we believe. A million.
Wow.
To the whole community and to the family of Hans. Thank you so much. I love you.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
Manfred.
you.
Thank you. There is still a message on a chat from Sean Armstrong. Dear Hans, Miriam, Pete, and Cindy, thank you from deep in my heart for your precious sharing of Hans and his extraordinary transition. His smile, presence, songs, and especially his pure, clear, love-filled awakening whistling. For me, this was always blissful and transformative. He will live on in my heart. Haola to all in Mingyu love and peace.
Yeah, beautiful.
Prachtig.
Yeah, Suzanne Armstrong.
Yeah.
Hola. Hola. Hola.
So Pete, maybe you want to read it. It's from Gloria Espinal, also a message, if you want to look on chat.
Yes, brother. His father.
Yeah.
Hans is coming.
Oh, you don't need to. I thought that maybe you would like to do that. It's not that you need to do that.
No,
I-
but
Oh.
but I don't understand you exactly. But I just say he's now here. He's with me here. Maybe he wants to share something. Thank you for coming together. Whoa, I miss you, but I see you. I love you, I love you, I love you.
Might be his wife.
Receive me in your heart. I'm here. Receive me. I'm here. And you know, it's great here. There's pure love. And if you receive me in your heart, you will receive everything which is here. So open up, receive. It's there for you all. Thank you for being together. Hola, he says.
Hola. You are so beautiful to You are so beautiful to us. Can't you see such joy and happiness you bring? And dream. You are so beautiful to us. A guiding light, thy shine in the night, heaven give to me. You are so beautiful to us. Thank you, Hans. Le petit bandit de France. Sorry for saying the English very, very bad, but love is rare. Hola.
Hola.
Is there someone else that would like to say something besides the people that already wrote in the chat, like from Lisa, a blessing of love named Hans. What a gift of love your family, including Hans, has given to us all today. To receive this love has been beyond a gift. Peace and love to you, and gratitude from the bottom of my heart for you all allowing us to be in this love together. And from Shana, dear beautiful family of Hans, I knew Hans just a bit from practicing online in the last year. As everyone says, he so freely reached out to me with love and songs in such an open and extraordinary loving, humble and honest way. I rejoice in his example of joy, love, and true nature that he lived. What a gift! With gratitude, love, and deep respect for your caring and devotion toward him. Haola. And another one from Ines. Thank you so much, Hans family and everyone sharing and touched so deeply and learned so much about love, health, and life from him and you all. I'm in grief, yet my heart feels peaceful, just as Anka said. I'm struggling to express my feelings well right now, but I wanted to share. I had a pleasure and honor of meeting up for some healing session with Hans last springtime. Our field was always full of love and light, of freedom, once of orange pink blossoms. He sent me photos of these blooming trees later. He always told me how grateful he was on your support, Miriam. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ines.
And another Petit Bandit d'Hollande for your smile and your music. Thank you, Pete and Miriam, for your sharing so full of love and peace. Thank you to all members of the World Consciousness community. We are one big heart. Miriam, you are going to have all these messages. They remain when you in the record you have.
Thank you.
You can share that also with your parents.
Yeah, I will do that, and also with Cindy, because she also wants to see it later on. Thank you.
Is there someone else that would like to say something? And as otherwise, Miriam of Pete will have maybe a last word, and then to end with a smile on our face, with peace in our heart and silence in our mind. I guess there's no one in there. So Miriam and Pete, if you'd like, if you still have something to share. Otherwise, we...
Pete, do you want?
Yeah, you know, I am so happy to talk to you. For me, it feels also that you are my brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
And we are.
The way, thank you. But the way you talk about Hans is so beautiful. So beautiful. I love you both all. I love you all. Thank you very much. He's doing a lot with me. And I know for sure there's doing also a lot of good things with my father and mother, who will also online and will, they are very happy to hear all your nice meetings with Hans, and we will meet again. Thank you very much. Hola.
Wow, what else can I say? Yeah, thanks again. So much gratitude to you all, this beautiful family. I feel so much love in this field with you. And my brother up there, he's smiling.
Sister.
Yeah.
And I know he's always with us. And ask him for support now. He asked you, but now ask him because he would love that. Is there another thing you want to say? Embrace yourself, love yourself. And we'll meet again. I see you everywhere, where you are, I'm there. So thank you. And I'm so happy that or that you asked for if you could be there at the Friday official. Now it's not official, but where we will be there in live with all his friends in Pijnacker, where he lives, or in Delft. And I'm happy that you asked for an how do you say that? A stream? Live stream? Yeah. Because we could not arrange it because it will be very Hans-like. It's in an area where it's not official. We will sit there, and we stand there, and we will talk from various spaces in the space. So it can't, yeah, it's not possible, and it will be in Dutch. So, but because of your question, we came to this, and I'm so happy. Thank you for that, because this is, wow, we take it in our heart, all these great sharings you and all the love you have for Hans. We're not the only one who love him. That's for sure. So thank you. And thank you, Anka and Gretel. And Gretel, we will see you also singing Friday. Thank you. Wow.
Right.
Hola.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Anka, I see one raised hand of Josefina. Perhaps she wants to say something?
Oh.
I don't know.
No, she's doing no. Okay. Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hola.
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 Thank you.
Hola, thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.